It's the Chow Chinchows JoesphGames here, and welcome to the very first week of the PEBA NFE tournament. This is a Group B match between me, JoesphGames, and YungBisharp. Now, YungBisharp's team is quite interesting. He's got Marshtomp, Cypher, Pikachu Libre, Bronzor, Keracosta, and Charmeleon. Now, my team to counteract this are, of course, we have Forest the Groudon, we have Headache the Cranidos, Ragdoll the Marini, John Cena v Pikachu, Slasher v Sneasel, and Little Helper the Spritzy. That is my team. Let's start. Okay, so I start off with Forest, and he goes into Charmeleon. And I switch out of Forest into Marini here, which I probably should make this a bit faster because I'm still not used to the speed. I'm still getting used to this. He sets up a Dragon Dance because of the switch out, and he's able to get off a Rock Slide, which does absolutely nothing. I eliminate the stat changes by using Haze. His return does, again, nothing to Marini. This gives me a chance to set up the Toxic Spikes, which are key here because he switches out into Marshtomp. I go for the Scold, which does do some damage to Marshtomp. And here I switch back into Forest because I want to get the Seed Bomb off. Obviously, I didn't realize I was going to switch in on the Ice Punch, but the Ice Punch does nothing to me, so it's perfectly fine for me to switch in on that. Here he goes into Cypher. Again, I did want the Seed Bomb, but I guess I could have set up the Rocks or even Leech Seed here. Rocks would have probably been the most appropriate thing to go into. I go into Headache here. I'm not exactly sure what I was doing here, but he decides to U-turn out, does a lot of damage to Headache, and that hurts. But he went into Charmeleon, which was a very weird idea for him to do. I hit the Rock Slide because I'm a Choice Scarf Cranidos. I'm going to outspeed. And I do it. I destroy him. Here I switch into Slasher. Again, not exactly sure of my switch here. But it did bring me down to my Focus Sash. I do go for the knockoff, which puts him down at half. I let Slasher go down here. Kind of annoyed about that one, really. But I go back into Cranidos. And Cranidos gets a Fire Punch and gets his second kill of the match. And that was awesome. Here he brings in Marshtomp. I do another Fire Punch because I'm choiced. And I thought it'd be time to let Cranidos go down here. To the Earthquake, so that's what I do. Again, Marshtomp takes more poison damage. I go back into Forest. I was trying to Seed Bomb. Again, he goes back into Cypher. I do the Seed Bomb. Doesn't really hurt Cypher. So here again, I switch out into Marini this time because Marini can literally take any hits. The Aerial Aces are doing some damage to Marini, but not a lot. Here, Skull gets the burn, which I'm so goddamn happy about, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have been able to kill this Cypher without the burn. Here he tries to set up a Swords Dance. I go for the Recover. And again, he's going to set up a Swords Dance again, so he's now ×3 attack. But luckily, I have Haze on this set, so no attack for you. And of course, the burn does more damage each and every turn. He U-turns out into Pikachu Libre. Pikachu Libre gets poisoned. I go for the Scold. Scold does about half. It's not bad. And then Poison takes him into the half. So I switch out. I switch into Forest because I know Forest can take anything that Pikachu Libre wants to hit me with, including a Flying Press. Does nothing. Knockoff does get rid of my leftovers, but that's totally fine because, you know, Groudon's amazing. The Seed Bomb kills the Pikachu Libre. He comes into Cypher again. I go back into Ragdoll. U-turn. Does nothing to Ragdoll. And he goes into Marshtomp. Marshtomp gets some poison damage taken. I switch out into Forest. He decides to go for a Z move, which is Z Tectonic Rage. Does quite a bit of damage to me, but I live on 8. And of course he dies to poison. Cypher comes in here. I let Forest go down here because really, well, there wasn't much Forest could do at 8 health. And Cypher was obviously going to outspeed. So I go into John Cena here, thinking Volt Switch was probably the right idea. He goes into Tirtouga. That does a lot. The Volt Switch does a lot of damage to Tier 2 gear, and of course, I think Volt Tackle might have killed actually. The Poison does a lot of damage. I'm able to resist the Earthquake. I take that like a boss, and Scold allows for Ragdoll to get a kill. He comes, Cypher comes in. Aerial Ace does nothing. I recover because I'm a boss. Take these hits again, boss, and of course, then we go for the Scold, and eventually, after a lot of Scold burn and burn damage, the Cypher will go down and dies to burn this turn. There we go, Ragdoll. I've got to say, Ragdoll was the MVP there. I cannot believe we won. We finally won a game. After all the weeks of the IBL where I couldn't win a game for anything, here in the PEBA, I'm winning games. And apparently, I wasn't supposed to win this game. Apparently, YungBisharp apparently, according to him, I should have easily lost. He had the way better team, apparently. But GG's, and thank you to YungBisharp for the matchup. Good luck to the rest of the tournament. Hopefully you get back in by the losers bracket. We'll see what happens. You got a good team there. The Chinchows advance on to the semi-finals, and we'll see what happens next week. So if you did enjoy today's matchup, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Leave an upvote for the channel, and of course, leave a comment on VidMe as well. And your Chinchows finally won a game, ladies and gentlemen. It's so amazing. Till next time, I'm JoesphGames, your coach in Chester Chinchous, and I'm out. See you again.